Hey guys, it's Jonas, and I will be your host today for this PokeMoshPit battle. It's NU, and it's against SharkTamer, so let's get it started. Well, the beginning went all kinds of wrong, I should say, basically because I expected a wrong item, and then I get a one-turn wake, and I return a ghost type. That was completely useless, and he gets to set up his substitute, and I just go to Wormadam to redeem myself and set up some Stealth Rocks. Didn't work out too well, I guess, because Focus Punch is probably the only uncommon set capable of 3-hit KOing this kind of Wormadam. And I stayed in stupidly on the second turn because I wanted to see whether Gyro Ball would break the sub or not. I had a feeling that it wouldn't have. Turns out that it just doesn't, so I just made sure that it didn't, but I still wasted my Wormadam a little bit there. And I should have gone to this. Now, I think the nickname's pretty self-explanatory. A lot of people let icky, sticky things linger in their rooms, and then they gain life and start attacking Pokemon. Yeah, that makes sense. So I expected some sort of a Will-O-Wisp, or I don't know. I just went for the substitute, and he just switches. Maybe he expected me to be Curse or something. And then I missed the Gunk Shot, which is really bad because I should have went for the Focus Punch. It was free damage, it wouldn't miss. And now I see that it has 2 setup moves, so it's just really monstrous right now. And since I don't see the leftovers, which is a good thing, I'm expecting it to be Life Orb, and I'm expecting to live this hit despite me being a Curse Quagsire, not having almost any defensive EVs. Turns out that I do live it, but Earthquake falls short on one-hit KOing it next turn with Life Orb Recoil. So I go to Wormadam thinking I could live a return. Turns out that without that second Focus Punch damage, I would have. And maybe I could have used Quagsire for, I don't know, fodder in the future, maybe. But still, didn't matter too much because at least I got rid of that Kingler, which was a big threat to most of my team. And now I see a Regigigas. I'm thinking it's probably one of those annoyers with Thunder Wave and Return and something like that. I'm hoping that Return won't break the sub, but turns out that he specs. So even though I wasted a turn there, it means I have a free switch to my Skyscraper, which is my kind of custom set Drift Blim. And I just go for the Shadow Ball, predicting probably the Sableye coming back, since he'll probably expect me to set up already. But turns out I just go straight off attacking, and I get a crit. Now, I know the crit didn't matter too much because he was just going to Shadow Sneak, and I have max defense, or almost max, so didn't matter too much. And now I'm expecting him to use Sleep Powder, but I guess he predicted for it to come back in for a Sleep Fodder, so he wanted to cripple it with Paralysis. Well, at least I got to paralyze this slow thingamajiggy. And Focus Punch was a really good move on the switch because now, surprisingly, it one-hit KOs the Regigigas. So that's also a big threat out of my way. And now I see this, what's it called? Executor, yeah. And he Psychics right off the bat. Now, I didn't see him set up Sunny Day or have Life Orb Recoil, which suggests that he's choiced in some way. And so I go to my Furret, expecting it to be Specs. And since he switched, I thought he would be Specs. So he goes out to Butterfree as fodder, basically, and I go to my Skyscraper because I know I can live a Psychic or a Hidden Power Ice easily. Probably since he'll be Specs and slower and I can Calm Mind once. But he goes to this thing, and since I see the Toxic, I know it's going to be defensive, and I know that I need at least 3 Calm Minds to do some kind of damage, so I just go and keep Calm Minding, and I see the Wish. I don't see the Protect so far, so I'm maybe thinking he doesn't have it. Maybe he has Hidden Power Grass or something like that. So I just keep having Calm Minds up, and he goes to the Lava Plume, meaning that I don't want to dare to switch into Furret just so I don't get burned. And so I go to my Shadow Ball, and it does kind of a disappointing amount of damage, but I get the special defense drop. Now, that defense drop didn't matter in the long run because he might die from this Shadow Ball now, but I barely lived the poison after this with like 30 or 40 HP, I don't remember correctly. So I would have died from poison if I killed him next turn. So since he didn't show the protect, I don't think that mattered at all. And now he goes into this thing, and I thought, well, it's probably game. But no, he's faster, and now I think, okay, this thing's scarfed. And I know that Camerupt can take at least one scarfed psychic with ease. And I don't want to miss Fire Blast, and I only have Earth Power. So I just want to show off Rock Polish and then explode right off the bat. So yeah, that is game. And a really good game it was. Go check out SharkTamer, go check out my own channel, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed this one battle at the PokeMoshPit. See you soon.